Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Sav. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, if you're already a subscriber, hi, hello, I missed you. I started my fitness journey almost 5 years ago. It is insane where it has gotten me and how consistent I have been. I went from a college kid that spent an hour on the elliptical and my eating habits was whatever was convenient for a college budget, aka a lot of Domino's pizza, a lot of mac and cheese, and top ramen. Honestly, for some, eating healthy comes naturally. But if you're like me and cooking isn't exactly your strong suit, grocery shopping may overwhelm you, and you tend to be a creature of habit with your foods, eating healthy, you could say, would be difficult for you. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, hello, how are we? Happy whatever day of the week it is for you. I thought about doing a series on kind of like what no one tells you in the fitness industry, in your fitness journey in general. And today's topic, I wanted to go over what nobody tells you about the reality of eating healthy. Like, what does that even mean? Think about your fitness journey. When you start your fitness journey, usually you include your workouts, your gym time, and meal prepping, your nutrition, because yes, that does play a part in your fitness journey. If you are eating junk food 24/7, it's gonna be really hard to see any change with your body no matter how much you work out, right? So I really just wanted to chat about like the reality that I realized when I really had to change my diet to be healthier. And I don't mean go on a diet, I just mean I had to change the way I was eating because it was making me lethargic. I had zero energy. I was eating things that didn't even agree with my stomach, and so I was like constantly bloated and gassy and uncomfortable, and it really wasn't until I focused on my nutrition and ate what worked best for me. Not what works best for your favorite influencer. I wasn't just doing some keto, low carb diet just because I read about it. No, I really had to figure out what worked for me. There was no cookie cutter diet that worked for me. For some, it works and that's fantastic, but for me, it did not. So I figured why not share what I learned when it came to eating healthy. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and let's get started. So the first thing I wanna bring up is it does not have to be complicated. What I mean by this is sometimes we get overwhelmed. I know I do. I'll go on Pinterest, I'll find a recipe. Maybe there's a million different seasonings and solely because of the seasonings, it turned me off and I do not want to make that recipe. Maybe it has a lot of steps, whatever it may be. Eating healthy does not mean it has to be gourmet. And also, to even flip it to the other side, eating healthy doesn't mean it has to be boring either. It doesn't just have to be chicken and rice with no fun sauces or seasonings, whatever it may be, right? So find your middle ground, find what you're comfortable with, find a few recipes. I have them all over my YouTube channel. I even have them in my fitness program. I have an entire ebook that I've learned from. I'm not one to enjoy cooking, so I really want these meals to be simple. Maybe they're Instant Pot, air fryer, maybe I pop them in and bake them and I don't have to do that much to it. So really do what works best for you and your style in the kitchen. Recently, I'm actually realizing I do enjoy cooking. This has been something that's taken me a very long time to admit and accept. Honestly, my fiance and I are binging MasterChef and we started from the early 2000s, so we're probably like 8 seasons deep. It has really motivated me to become a better cook. And what I mean by this is I'm trying to learn how to season things and trying to find new recipes, but I don't always overcomplicate them, right? So keep that in mind. You don't have to bake your own bread. You don't have to have this lavish because you don't think it'll taste nice because it's healthy, right? No, we can have healthy, tasty meals that are also simple. 2 is, I think this is a common misconception, and it also depends on where you live, but it doesn't always have to be expensive if you're eating healthy. That was a huge thing I thought. I thought that if I wanted to eat healthy, I had to spend so much money on like the most organic meals, whatever it may be. Now, this is something that was a big wake-up call for me, and I used to make this excuse because I thought I was in college, I didn't have money, eating healthy is expensive. It doesn't always have to be. Now, there are times if you have like the best organic type of fruits and veggies, it is going to be a bit more expensive, don't get me wrong. Of course, it also depends on your region as well, and the prices that you live near. And an easy way is align it with what you usually buy. If you're a big frozen meal guy or gal, compare it next time, because sometimes a frozen meal will last you like 1 to 2 servings, where if you actually buy fresh ingredients in meal prep, you could probably get like 5 servings out of it. And then you can also reuse those ingredients for other meals. So I say take a look at what your grocery list is right now, and also see as if you were going to grocery shop for a healthier option, a healthier meal, and see the price difference. But it really doesn't always have to be more expensive. I think that is a big misconception when it comes to eating healthy. Next up is realizing the reality that some days it's gonna suck. Some days you don't want to eat healthier, especially when your body is used to eating a certain way. It's going to crave whatever it was that you were eating before, and to accept it and understand. With that being said, treat yourself. Go get a burger and fries with your friends. Do whatever you really want. It's all about moderation. If you go on a hardcore diet and you don't allow yourself to have any fun, that's gonna feel so restrictive for you. I know for me, I used to do that. I was like, all right, fitness journey, throwing away everything, and I'm only going to eat healthy greens, low carbs, chicken. I would burn out, and it was never realistic, and I'd fall back into my old eating habits because I didn't allow myself to have moderation and also enjoy those at the same time. An easy hack to improve this is just changing your diet slightly throughout the week and slowly increasing it. Maybe start eating healthy 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and slowly increase it. 4 is there are so many resources online. What I mean by this is if you want healthier options, it is so simple. Go on Pinterest. I'm a Pinterest girl. Go on blogs. Go on Instagram. There's so many different chefs. There's different recipes. And look, we don't all have to be professional chefs to share our recipes. I share my recipes all the time. Sometimes they taste really good and sometimes they don't, and I'm just honest and I share it with you guys. So if you ever feel stuck, I know I used to be like, oh, I'm not creative with my meals. I don't know what to do. Really Google what you're feeling, maybe what kind of meat you like, maybe if you're vegetarian, and just try a few recipes out. It's gonna feel uncomfortable at first because you've never done the recipes, but once you love it, save it in like a notes section and then have those on repeat for when you just want consistent meals. Last but not least is my 5th tip. And this is see what feels good for you and how your body reacts. A lot of the times, like I said, we will stick to some diet that we hear of, but we aren't actually listening to how our body's taking it. You can be really consistent with the diet if you want, but if your body's not reacting the way that you thought it would, maybe it's making you feel really bloated. Maybe you're allergic to something, you're not even realizing it. Maybe you're intolerant to something and you have no idea. Listen and take those signs. I'll give you a perfect example, and that is I used to love onions. I used to have onions in everything. I'd grill them, I'd saute them, I'd put them in our salads, and then one day I realized I was feeling sick and nauseous and bloated right after I ate an onion. So I just like slowly eliminated them from my diet, and now I don't have it. I really think my body was just naturally telling me that it does not agree with an onion and to stop freaking stuffing my face with onions, okay? But that's just like an example of, yes, I was making a ton of meals for Michael and I with onions, and they're veggies and they're healthy, but they were not agreeing to my stomach, so I just need to listen. So really adjust, listen to your body, see what you like, what you don't like. All right, I hope you liked this YouTube video. I am loving this series. Let me know if you want more. Comment down below what you want me to touch on in this series. But I hope this helps somebody that is just kind of curious about changing their lifestyle, their eating habits up a little bit. So with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you next time.